everybody, it's Hyper Mario 24. I'm finally back from my trip to LA, and I'm sorry for the long wait. As soon as we got back home, we had to unpack, clean our house, check our work schedule, call our folks, let them know we arrived safely. Honestly, we were beat from the trip, and I just wanted to settle down and wait for a while until I went back to my daily routine. But today, I figured I'd tell you guys how my trip went, as well as the championship, so let's get started. Now, the trip to LA and back was honestly long and tiresome. We had to take 2 planes to get to LA and back home. I repeat, 2 planes to get to LA and back home, and by the time we got to LA, the airport lost our bags and we had to wait for them the next morning to pick them up. That was honestly frustrating and it was time consuming, but that was the only bad thing that happened though. Other than that, it was pretty smooth sailing, I guess. Now, the difference between LA and Boston was that there was much less wind and more heat, and that Nintendo actually gave us a ride to our hotel this time, which was nice, but for the rest of the trip we had to find our own ride to look around the city. Speaking of the city, it was a great sightsee. There are many things to look at, from the buildings, shops, restaurants, neighborhoods, and the streets. Let me tell you guys, the streets in California are steep, and I mean steep. This was more noticeable in Hollywood, where me and my family took a stroll through the place, and I gotta say, I wouldn't mind living in California. There's just so much more to do and see in LA than back at my old home. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my birthplace no matter what, but I would like a different change of scenery every once in a while, you know? Maybe sometime in the future, who knows? Oh, sorry guys, I kinda got ahead of myself and skipped over the championship. Alright, well, let's get into this. The day had finally arrived, the moment of truth was upon us, and me and my team were finally going against the best of the best in the World Championships. But not before watching some Mario Maker and Splatoon action first. And I gotta say, both were very exciting to watch, but my anxiety was killing me in the backstage. But it was finally time for the Super Smash Bros. Championship to get started, and needless to say, we were all nervous wrecks, because there was one very good player that we knew that we would have to face eventually, and that was Team Japan's player, Zackray. Now, for those who don't know, Zackray is a very skilled Japanese player who mains Wolf, Wario, Joker, and Pokemon Trainer. I'm not sure if he mains more characters, but these are the characters I see him use the most. But yeah, this guy was no joke. Even our best player Wrath couldn't beat him. I'd show you the match, but I couldn't find a video of us on Nintendo's channel. They for some reason only showed the grand finals of the event. But if you watch the live stream of the match, you should know what happens. Well, long story short, we didn't win. Poltergust was able to barely bring us to a tiebreaker 1-1, and it all came down to little old me to try and land us the win. And I was doing really well at the beginning of the match, but flopped and failed when I got hit by a bomb, gimped off the stage, and got back aired into a KO. It was really heartbreaking and sad that I lost so easily and I failed my team, that I was doubting and questioning myself. What happened there? Did I get too nervous and lost it? Why did I get beaten so easily? Was I here by mistake? I just felt really bad and just wanted to get out of there and go back to my room. I'm just glad that my teammates took the loss better than I did, because I was just frustrated with myself and just wanted to go home. I honestly kept telling myself that I just wasn't good enough to play this game, I'll never get better, and I should just stop before I kid myself into thinking I will ever get better. I was just in a funk where I was depressing myself for making mistakes. But after the event was over, we all had a little party in the player lobby, and as I walked in, everyone came up to me, including my teammates, telling me that we all did great out there. They were all saying that you shouldn't feel down about the loss, and that they loved the characters I played, especially Rosalina for some reason. They told me that they were shocked on how good I was playing her, and asked me tips on how to play her cause my performance inspired them to pick her up and try her out, and I was flabbergasted. I was still kinda in my funk, but I was happy that everyone thought I was great out there. They even asked me if I was going to enter the next tournament they were going to have soon, and I was like, there's another tournament? Yes, there is actually. It's happening this month, and they really want to see me come back for this one. Now, at first, I was a bit hesitant, but I am going to try again. Not just to try and win this time, but to gain more tournament experience, and to hopefully handle my cool a lot better than I did at the championship. So guys, I just want to say, if you ever go to your first tournament and don't win the first time, no matter how much you've trained and you start to doubt yourself because of it, don't give up. Keep going no matter what, and keep training and fighting until you win. And keep it going after that, not just to win, but to gain more fighting experience and to get better and have fun doing it. That's most important. Don't ever be like me where I was hurting my own self-esteem because I made mistakes in a video game. You shouldn't, because it's just that, a video game. That's the one thing I think all players need to remember when playing competitively or just casually for fun. But alright guys, it's about time I get this channel back up and running again, because uploads have been slow and I really want to change that. And it was also another reason why I didn't want to make this video too long, because I just wanted to keep it simple, just to let you guys know I'm back and I'm ready to make more videos to hopefully entertain you guys. But I also want to say thank you guys for watching and supporting me throughout the whole championship. It really means a lot. You have no idea. You guys are awesome. But also, let me know if you've ever been to a tournament before, and what was your experience going to one? Let me know in the comments, and you guys know I love reading what you have to say. But until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rotten day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. So stay safe, and as always, peace.